Since thousands of years, the Bhartiya sanskriti has been shining as bright as the sun and emanating knowledge and wisdom to the world. Temples, or the Mandir, are inseparable part of Bhartiya sanskriti, and one such beautiful and inspirational Mandir is coming up in the deserts of United Arab Emirates. Hello everyone, welcome to Resonant News. Today, we will be sharing with you our experience at the BAP's Hindu Mandir and why everyone living in UAE should visit it at least once. But before we move forward, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and do share it with others if you enjoy watching our content. Since ancient times, India and the Arab countries had close trade relations, and with UAE, India still maintains a strong economic and strategic bond. UAE is a world-class tourism hub, a country loved by all. Abu Dhabi is its capital. This is a site in Abu Dhabi where the first Hindu Mandir is being built. It will be completed by 2023. The BAP's Hindu Mandir, once built, will be the first traditional stone Mandir in UAE. Members of BAP's project say that the Mandir will stand firm for 1,000 years to come. The behemoth Indian diaspora in UAE needed a bigger temple than what has been in existence in Dubai since 1958. In 2015, when the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi was invited to UAE, it is then that the UAE government decided to allocate land in Abu Dhabi to build a mandir, sending across a wave of exhilaration among the Hindu community. UAE has accomplished many feats and stands for many firsts, and the new mandir will only add to its list. With some amazing statistics, the mandir is going to be awe-inspiring and will revive the 10,000 years old Hindu architecture in UAE. The design of the temple is such that from far it will appear to be built on a sand dune representing the deserts of UAE, and an artificial ghat will be created with waters from the rivers of Ganga and Yamuna, making it look like a true spiritual oasis. Many designs were tried during the planning stage, including one in which the temple would look like a modern building from outside, but finally one with 7 spires and 5 domes was selected by Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed himself. The mandir will incorporate all aspects and features of a traditional Hindu mandir, like this copper pillar which extends from the foundation and helps in grounding the temple. It is believed in Hinduism that the Vigraham, or idol of the deity, is set in the core center of the temple, known as Garbhagriha or Moolasthanam, and the idol is placed in a high positive wave-centric place which can spread the positivity to its visiting devotees. Right now, over 3,000 craftsmen are working tirelessly in Rajasthan, carving icons and statues with 5,000 tons of Italian marble, and the exteriors will be made with 12,250 tons of pink sandstone. Mind you, the carvings will not just be random statues but stories from different Hindu scriptures. Once done, carved stones will be shipped to UAE and assembled here. The structure of the mandir had to be not just architecturally beautiful, but also had to be strong as per traditional temple architecture in India. No steel or iron reinforcement should be used, and this rule will be followed to the T at the Abu Dhabi Mandir too. Such a design is difficult to achieve, so the temple designers had to come up with computer-generated model to prove to the authorities that despite no ferrous element, the mandir can withstand nature's fury like earthquake and storms.
Our construction techniques and architectural principles and the ancient Shastra, we know it is right, we know it works. But translating that into a modern era theories is the one which was intriguing for us. It's not like we draw and give to computer and computer does everything. It's like solving so many mathematical equations and the results are coming out after that. So we have ended up doing a lot of iterations. In fact, frankly speaking, I was skeptical when we started the exercise. It was a revolution, as we started modeling. See, the modern science is more of a proof. As we moved on, we found out that some of the inherent features of the temple design, one is the wall, the way in which the wall has been arranged, that was helping us a lot.
This is exactly why 350 sensors will be embedded in the structure, which will then be used for mapping ground movement, including earthquake in the region.
Technology, Indian technology, that is using basic material like bamboo sticks and as well as glass. Glass in vertical direction, thereby the cracks do not develop in transversal direction. Because concrete is only has a compressive strength. It doesn't have a tensile strength. So there, wherever the cracks are developing, these bamboo sticks and glass provides the tensile strength to the concrete.
High quality fly ash was used in the foundation instead of reinforcement. UAE witnessed largest single pouring of fly ash concrete, approximately 3,000 cubic meters in 2020.
Namaste. This is the master plan of the BAPS Hindu Mandir in Abu Dhabi. As you see in the center, the heart of the project is the first traditional hand-carved Hindu temple which is going to come up here. Around that, there are 7 buildings which represents the 7 Emirates of UAE. On the right side, there are 2 community halls which has a capacity of 3,000 and 2,000 people. On the center, there is a community office. On the left side, you will have a majlis or a welcome center. On the left corner, you have an exhibition hall. And on the top, there would be a Sattvic restaurant and library. Behind, you can see there would be facilities for the kids' sports area. Now, if I come to the center temple, the temple exteriors would be built from pink sandstone and the interiors would be made from white Italian marble. This is just a quick overview. If you see down, there would be a parking for 1,200 cars, 30 buses and 2 helipads. So this is our temple for all the community members to come and pray.
On the day we visited the temple, we were heartened to see many child volunteers in the temple who also chanted the sloks during the brick donating ceremony for us. Yes, you can also contribute to the temple's construction by donating a brick when you visit this mandir. The mandir's construction site is open to visitors on Sundays. It is an exhilarating feeling when one visits the mandir site. It gives a feeling of being at home. And this is why every Indian in UAE must visit the mandir. Pranam.